Hello and welcome to a very sunny Vilnius, the capital of Lithuania, where Life Sciences Baltics is taking place. I'm Jim Cornell from Deep Tech Digest, and we're here to check out just some of the companies that are exhibiting and taking part in the event.
My name is Dr. Ankita Singh, and I'm working as a senior researcher in a company, Technology Innovation Institute, which is based in Abu Dhabi. It's a government-funded company, and it's basically based on research platform. So we do different kind of research. We have 10 departments in TII, and if I can give an example, it's like AI. There's a robotics, and there's crypto, and BRC is one of them. BRC is like Biotechnology Research Center, and we are representing BRC group here. We have subgroups in Biotechnology Research Center, which includes bioinformatics, environmental biology, molecular biology, and we have biorobotics and nanobodies. And one more, it is which one? Biomedicine. Yes, sorry. Thank you. And we are dealing with different use cases in all these five subgroups, and we are coming with actually it's like the idea is to bring your academic thought and inventions to a product which is commercialized to the initially for the UAE populations, and then go ahead with other experiments towards other places also. And that's a very short, crisp summary for TII. And I'm just giving to Carsten, who is Director of Environmental Biology, to give much more better light to TII.
Thank you. Carsten Wolff, I'm Executive Director of the Environmental Biotech stream in the Biotech Center. And Ankita's already outlined most of the things that we're doing, but the reason why TII exists is because the UAE wants to move towards a knowledge economy away from a fossil fuel-based one. And at the moment they have got the capacity to do it. They've got a very strategic outlook. They don't look at the next election, they look at the next 10, 20 or 30 years. And to attract we're here basically to attract international clients, collaborators, and also researchers into the country. And we're also talking to universities, for example, to get Emirati researchers to get international exposure, do a postdoc, do a PhD scholarship, that sort of thing at, say, university in Lithuania and other places. So that's our main interest, and we've got a lot of project and use cases starting up. We're very young, but we are an incubator. We take things from where universities usually stop to where a commercial operator is happy to take the risk. So we take the risk out of the equation. We turn money into IP pretty much. So even if we create a product, say, and it could make $1 billion overseas, but it would only be creating, say, $80 million or something like that in the UAE. Our mandate is to help develop something for the UAE in the UAE to diversify the economy. So the money is not the main concern. The job creation, the knowledge creation is what we're there for.
Is the idea to create like spin-off companies, or
yes, we've got all of that in-house. Like TII is the Technology Innovation Institute, which is the R&D branch. And then our two sister entities are Aspire, which connects the scientists with the clients or the commercial collaborators. And then we also have a venture capital raising fund called Venture One that's also in-house. So our project, it's a bit like a Silicon Valley outfit in a way. Our projects have got fairly short horizons, 2 to 5 years. So we're allowed to encourage to fail early and move on. But what can happen is if a researcher has led a use case and feels they want to continue as an entrepreneur, they can go to Venture One and say, we couldn't find any partners here, we want to have a spin-off company, can you support us? That's how they work. So it's a unique environment. You don't have to go for outside funding, you're not chasing university grants, that sort of thing. You just make a case, it's of interest to the country, it's scalable, it's economically logical, and you go ahead with it as long as the funding is there.
And attracting the people.
The important thing is to get the right people. That's right, get the right people in. And the UAE is very different to a lot of other Middle Eastern countries because in the UAE there's only 1.2 million Emiratis and 8.8 million expats. So it's a very expat-driven country in a lot of ways. It's a very open place. It's a welcoming place, a very multinational place. Our TRI has got the 10 research center. We've got almost 900 staff now from 76 nationalities. So it feels a bit like the United Nations in there, just with a lot of productivity. And we've also just released the world's largest LLM, for example, Falcon 180B. A couple of months ago, one of our sister centers released Falcon 40B as open source, and it's 40 billion parameters, and now it's 180 billion parameters by subscription. So it's a very happening place. We've got quantum computing, secure systems, renewable energy, advanced materials. We've got a lot of different centers that are really doing interesting things. But it's all applied. We don't start a project unless we already have a client or a market in mind. Otherwise, we don't start it yet.